For the prosecution testify what happened in the days in question. The accused knew the truth because he was there when everything happened, and that is where the court is placed on trial in his judgment. The only common cause in this case is that the accused was arrested on the 19th of March 2019 for the dealing or possession of an undesirable depending producing substance called heroin.
Manje inkantolo kula mhlawumbe libheke khona ukuthi umangalelwa uyena waziya amaqiniso ukuthi kwenzakaleni ngalesi sikhathi futhi nokuthi umangalelwa mhlambe khona ngalesi sikhathi kulalo icala leli bayithathile ukuthi lize lizokhulunywa futhi nokuthi umangalelwa uboshwe nge-19 zaka-March 2019 aboshwela ukuthi uthengisa izidakamizwa futhi nokuthi utholakale mhlambe anedipol.
With that, he was also arrested a year later on the 30th of May 2020 on a J50 warrant of arrest with a second charge added of possession of ammunition. That was the only common cause between the parties. The version of the prosecution witnesses was and is irreconcilable with the version of the accused. There is a factual dispute between the version of the accused and that of the state witnesses, if the accused was dealing or had in his possession any drugs, or that he was in possession of ammunition. The version is mutually destructive to each other. The allegations by the state witnesses were outright denied by the accused.
Futhi umbono wabafakazi bombuso nombono umangalela umbono wemlindi ukile futhi ukuthi lo mbono umangalela ukuthi mhlambe utholakale anazo izidakamizwa.
In Stellenbosch Swarm Winery Group Limited and others versus Mattel et Safe and others, 2003, Volume 1, South African Law Reports, at page 11, the Supreme Court of Appeal judgment, the approach of the court to irreconcilable versions are set out as follows. The technique generally employed by the courts in resolving factual disputes where there are two irreconcilable versions before it may be summarized as follows. To come to a conclusion on the dispute issues, the court must make findings on A, the credibility of various factual witnesses, B, their reliability, and C, the probabilities. In the light of the assessment of A, B, and C, the court will then, as a final step, determine whether the party burdened with the onus of proof has succeeded in discharging it.
Futhi lapha Stellenbosch Farmers LTD nabanye babhekane noMattel inkantolo mayibhekane nobufakazi obungahlangani ingathatha isinqumo sokubheka izinto ezilandelayo ukuthembeka kunobufakazi bombuso ibheke nokuthi yempela ngabe lento iyakhonakala ukenzeka yini.
Firstly, on count 1, it must be mentioned that the prosecution conceded that on count 1, the main count of dealing in drugs, they have not proven beyond reasonable doubt that the accused on the day in question was dealing in drugs. Their position and argument is still that they have proven beyond reasonable doubt that the accused was in possession of a substance called heroin.
masiza lapha ecaleni lakho lokucala mele ukhulume ukuthi umbuzo bebatsho lapha ukuthi ecaleni lakho lokucala lo kuthengiswa idakamizwa